All right, welcome back to Firefighter Golf. So I think I figured out the problem from the previous video of just me on the front nine. I didn't have it was messing with me mentally. I hate using tees to fix ball marks. As well as my head was up my keister pretty far, I think, on those last two holes. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. And then Brian had something to say. He was talking about before we set this, we're gonna do this little match on the back.
Well, if you guys will notice on the back, his concentration level will come up and somebody was pulling me on like a boot, maybe like a scam. You know, I'll play bad, get him feeling sorry for me, and then he'll sucker me into a match, and then he'll proceed to kick my butt. So we'll see what happens on the back here, but I'm doing a little foreshadowing for the channel.
Well, what'd you shoot on the front? Even. He shot even, see, and I shot 7 over. So he's thinking, is it a fire boot that I'm pulling on, or you're pulling on, I guess, or what? It's some type of boot. So hopefully you don't step far too in it, if you know what I mean in that little joke there. But anyway, thanks for watching. Love y'all. Nice. Turn out nice. Got 90 yards up this hill. Wind's helping. I'm gonna go with the 58. Okay, I think I figured something out on these last two swings. Besides, a little bit of competition raises my, at least, I focus a little more. We'll see, got a good look at birdie here. There's 54, there's what he's got. One pull. I caught that back plant. When I came up,
See where my shot is and see where his shot is.
Well, like
there's a gentle gesture I was going to give while I was stretching.
Oh, that one?
Yeah, and then that just adds more strokes to the next match we get.
Do you think there's truth to the camera adds 10 pounds and about 4 or 5 strokes?
Yes.
Yes. So there's my approach shot. Nice shot. I'll give him that one. All right, good one. Don't come too much near that bunker. All right, good job. All right, hole 11 into the wind. This is rare. Well, not this time of year, I should say. But like a boot! All right, 136?
136.
What are you going with?
9 iron.
9 iron it is. If it's enough. All right, good shot. Got 128 into the wind a little bit. I'm going with the pitching wedge. Just try to clear that front fringe and have an uphill putt. I hit it pretty decent. All right, we got 2 good looks at birdie. Oh! Oh! That's good. But what you got?
125.
What are you going with?
Easy pitching wedge.
All right, little downwind. There's what he's got from my angle. Shot. Says 115. I'm gonna choke down on this 50. I don't think I hit it good enough. Release. That's been one of my bugaboos lately. Just not completely swinging through these wedges. But I got a putt, added up the hill, probably about a 30-footer. That baby made it up there further than I thought it would.
Good speed. That's good.
He's giving it to me. I'll take this charity. All right, Brian has another chance to go one up. All right, I'll give him that one. He gave me mine. That's almost outside the friend zone. That'll work. All right, just trying to get this in position. Having a good approach shot here. 7-iron. Up this slope here. Just laying up?
Yep, 283 to flag, so I'm wanting to hit a 183-yard shot to get myself right at 100 yards, so I'm going to hit a little smooth 5-iron. With this wind, normally I'd hit a 6, but...
Wind's right in our face. See if it catches the fairway. I got 135. Got a 9-iron, winds in the face. So my hope is maybe get it behind the pin and let it come back to the hole a little bit. We'll see if I'm even that good. There's what Brian left himself. Pins up front.
Left myself 78 yards, so I was a little off of my 100 yards. I got that 5-iron a little too good through the wind.
Out of the rough, the zoysia dormant, the ball rolls a lot.
But we're going to see what we can do with this.
He's got the advantage. I'm over there too far to the right. Gonna have a tough putt. Looking good. See if he's got the distance. Don't spin! There's the spin I was worried about, that I wanted for mine. Brian's approach shot. He got an uphill putt. That's the good thing about his, even though it spun back. Mine, I'd say about 5 feet from the hole, it starts to go downhill. So I gotta tappity tap this one.
That's pretty damn great from up there.
Brian to win the hole again.
Oh, Brian.
Woo! Man alive, he got downhill. Tough one.
You're out for me though.
Yeah, looks like I gotta go first on this one.
So, do we want a good? Or do we want to see who's got the gumption?
No, paying customers want to see this.
See, all that jack around on the front nine with his putter was all show.
Very nice. After hole 13, we're still tied. Got a good match going, I think. He's had the better looks than me the whole time, but I think every hole except 10, you've had a chance to win the hole as far as a birdie putt goes. So, all right, let's keep it going. Good match. Good ball. Yep, still a good ball. That's gonna run. All right, what do you got?
170.
Uphill.
Hit 6 iron.
Into the wind to the right, so 6 iron he says. There it is. There's Brian's bunker. We got Mount Mitch and Brian's bunker. Got about 145 to this pin. I'm gonna hit a 9 iron. God, losing them right.
Good.
All right, Brian to tie the hole. Great putt, great bunker shot. All right, exciting match. All square or tied? What do you like to call?
Tie.
Yeah, it's tied now. I still like all squared. Hold on, 168?
Roughly. Gonna hit 7 iron.
At least you're in the fairway so you can control the ball better. As Brian says, the door is open. So I'm gonna go with the 7 iron as well. A little choke down on it maybe. Yep, a little choke. All right, finally made a good swing on that one. Gonna have about a 15-footer for birdie, and Brian's gonna have to get up and down. Or maybe he'll hold it out, who knows. He's been known to do that. All right, here's what Brian's got. The approach shot to the pin here. Let's see what he does. Looks pretty good. Get in there. Oh! Oh man, what did I say when I picked up the camera off the tee box? I said he's been known to maybe hold those out on me. So, that's not a gimme, I'm sorry. I already gave him that one on 12. Good. Let's go to the next hole. Go ahead and make it for practice. Just to show me. On to hole 16, par 5, tied up.
Scrambling out my hind end.
2 in a row he scrambled, but that's golf. He's still even par on the day, so keep it going. Let's see if we get birdie here and try to finish under. Me, on the other hand, 7 over from the butcher. The butcher showed up on that front side, so I changed professions from firefighter to butcher. There's probably still stress with being a butcher too, so got to worry about cutting your fingers off.
You got to worry about the American Sniper. He was after the butcher.
Oh yeah, that's true. So he was after the butcher on that movie, but it was real life too. So all right, hole 16. All right, there's Brian's ball. Not a bad lie considering it's over here in the gunch. What do you got? What are you thinking? Walk us through this process, sir.
I got no shot at the green, so I'm going to try to hit something to give myself around 100 yards, so like 170, 175 yard shot. So I'm just trying to figure out what I can get on the back of the ball.
Just pulling out the hybrid right now, seeing what he thinks.
You only live once.
He's going with this one. He got it out. It's gonna hook run up there.
Don't go in the other bunker. Don't go in the bunker.
It's either in it or just short of it.
It's in it.
Sorry for the bad camera work, because I am an amateur. So Brian says the door is open again because he's in that bunker. So I'm gonna go with my 22 degree hybrid. It's like 225. Get out! Watch it! Left! Brian's got, what are you going with?
Gap wedge.
About 90 yards or so.
95. Oh, hit the right.
Just short of that other bunker. And there's reminded up in the gunch here. Here's what I got. Brian is hitting his 4th shot from over here in front of the bunker. The door is still somewhat open. That's going to be for his par. Well, I don't know if I could have done any better than that unless it hit into the slope and then released onto the green. So still got another chip coming down this hill. Down and through it. Ooh.
Stop!
We both got meats. So the price of admission will be refunded from that hole. Brian ends up with a double bogey and I ended up with a bogey to win the hole. That's not how you want to win a hole. I really wish Brian would have kept his round going, but he's only 2 over to this point, so maybe he can get a birdie one of these last 2 holes. Hole 17, that pin's in the back right. I'm gonna go ahead and call it about 177. All right, I got a 7-iron, about 177. A little choke on it. I don't want to go over. Well, I think it's on the back fringe. I don't think it's in the rough. Looks like I can putt at it. All right, put the pressure back on Brian. Brian over in the bunker. He had a good one on 14. Let's see if he can do it here. Just a little too long, but running down that hill. So here's my ball mark, and it released. And I said I don't want to go over, so I choked down on the 7, but it still went over. Brian, hit a good one here, buddy. All right, that concludes the match. I won 2 up, going on 18. I'll finish the round to show you how I end up shooting. All right, 18th hole. Beautiful afternoon here in Kansas City. So thanks for tuning in to the channel again. Match is over now. So I'll film myself, like I said, playing this 18th hole, and then see how I finish. Sure a lot better so far than the 7 over on the front. So thanks for watching. Hit the like, subscribe button. Got about 128. Got a pitching wedge. Yankee Madoodle. Brian just said, match was over. Of course you're gonna hit a bad shot. So there's what I got for my approach, for my chip shot, with my New York Yankee pull into this green. I just needed to throw that one higher and let gravity slow it down. Ah! All right, thanks for watching the match. First of all, I want to say thanks to Brian for playing a match. I enjoy filming the match plays, and I know when I watch other golf vlogs, I enjoy watching match plays. So I apologize to him for giving him my head up my butt disease from my front nine finish for the 2 holes you had there with back-to-back double bogeys, but I apologize for that. But
No, you don't have to apologize. You're just going to start giving me strokes, because that's 5 matches I've choked up against him now. So now we're going to start getting some strokes going forward.
you tied that one with me where you made that clutch putt here on 18.
Okay, 1 out of 7.
All right, I'll give him 1 stroke. How's that?
We'll see.
Better than nothing. But anyway, thanks for playing the match, Brian. That's what it's all about, is friendship, camaraderie out here on the golf course. You know what the channel's about, PTS, de-stressing out here.
This videoing gives me stress.
Yeah, so that's what I wanted to say thank you for, is because it does stress you out, because he's got a rhythm. Today we probably could have played in what, 3 hours or less?
Under 3 hours.
If we weren't videoing, if I wasn't videoing my front nine and we didn't do this match. And so Brian gets in a rhythm and having to wait for me to come over and film. But anyway, I appreciate you doing the match, and then all through this whole almost a year now that you know, you've supported what I'm trying to do, because our friendship, I've been, if you want to say it, a dick at times, and now I know why. So I want to share these stories with you, because I don't want to do that crap anymore to my friends, my family. I want you guys to see what stress can do to you. You don't have to be in the fire service. It's a problem in society, mental health. And over time, the things I've done, we've talked about it and we're still friends. We overcome it. But this last, I'd say good 4 months through this journey, I've been pretty good.
We all, to what you speak to, we all have, I don't think there's a person that would watch this channel and say they don't have a days where they mentally aren't right.
Right.
They may treat people the wrong way because of the mood they're in, or the circumstances that surround them, the pressures that they're under. I mean, that's part of being human.
Yeah, it is.
You and I have talked about as our friendship, to what you just said. We all have I have things that I do that stress you out, stress other friends of mine out. You know, that's part of being friends. You don't ever stop being friends, because of, you accept people for who they are, and you try to help, or you try to move past things, or you try to get better.
Right.
We can all get better.
And that's what this channel is about, is trying to, one, I'm healing myself. It's a journey to heal myself, and also the journey as Brian, as a firefighter. We have about some of the same issues, and you didn't see some of them on film, but he got upset when those 2 holes he played bad. And so that's my, in essence, if you want to say end goal, is to help him through the process of stress and overcoming, you know, what this game you want to play so well, that it's really not, like I said, when I got the triple bogey on holes, 8? And I did a little speech, so if you go back and watch that video, Brian didn't hear that, but I talked about how, in the grand scheme of things, is it really worth getting all upset about? Now, obviously, you don't go home all upset,
No.
and it affects your family. But my point is, with the stresses in life that I was doing and going home where it was affecting my family, was affecting my friendships, not to mention the things that, you know, we have when we grow up. Some other people might have some other issues, whether they grew up in an alcoholic family or abused or whatever, that cause other things with the mounting stress, the allocated load. I think the static load of stress. So anyway, I know that's long-winded. I hope most of you watched the rest of it, you know, the whole little spiel here, but that's what this channel's about. PTS in my profession, as well as trying to bring awareness to everyone else that stress is real. And I just try to be real on this channel. And hope you guys can see that, and hopefully it helps somebody out there, because that's, you know, I want to help as many as I can, but, you know, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So I'll reach as many people as I can over time. But sharing this beautiful game, look at the sun setting, with you guys, and using golf as a way to get the word out, play golf with my firefighter buddies from here or wherever I end up meeting them. We need COVID to go away, don't we?
Yes, we do.
So thanks for watching. Subscribe, like the channel, and keep watching me on my journey, because it's got a lot of exciting things coming forward. Thanks a lot. Love y'all.